let's type natas. Oh my god, I have to type an extra character now. A quote. Okay, and language. So English. Here. Oh my goodness. Scientist, bad boy Bobby. Use source. So first of all, screenshot. Which is kind of big this time. Well, we'll survive, right? That's a big screenshot. There. This is a bit big. Oh my. There. So it's the letters looked so very soon. Let's remove the 25. We have more code this time. That's nice. Shares and love to Malvina more. Okay. Function set language. Language setup. If array key exists, lang. Request. Safe include language. Safe include. This is a new function, which sounds very, you know, easy and logical, but let's yeah, let's PHP it. Include expression includes. Yeah, so do we have safe include here? No, so why did we end up here? Because it's a function. I didn't look even in our code first. I just thought, well, I don't know this function, but it's right here, you know, I'm blind. So we safe include this concatenate string, the language and language, right? If safe include. Okay. So this is the default. And this returns if it sets it to something else. Because why not have an else? Right. Would have needed two else's though. Okay. But still not as nicely logical as it would have been with else's. So function safe include file name. If str, which we know returns this and the rest of the string. So if this is in the string, it will log request, and it replaces this in the file name. So it will replace all of these. And then let's see. Don't let people steal our passwords. Exit -1. I didn't know you could do exit in PHP. Oh, this is funny. So we know the directory where the passwords are in. It's in the basic information about the natas here. Let's see if it's here. No, it's in the information. We don't have any information here. Whatever. Let's put it in 0. Right. So that is natas information. Let's actually undo the changes to this one, and let's make a new node called 0 natas, or like basic info. And here we put the natas information, right? So all passwords are stored in this. So this directory name is what they're detecting here, right? Natas web pass. Natas web pass, yes. So log request illegal file access detected. So we can't use this. And more checks. If file exists, file name, and more checks. What? Include file name, return 1, return 0. Okay, and then it was included. Oh my. First of all, I'm just curious. So we can't see the directory. You never know. Oh my goodness, that's big. Then we have list files path. Yes, love. Okay, jag fixar. Vilken lek? Yeah, so session start, set language. So it builds this one there. Okay, that's what list files is for. List of files, array, if handle, open dir path, while false. Okay, not equal. Is it like the equals then? The file reader handle. File Oh, sorry. While false, right. Well, this is not failing then. To read. Handle open layer, okay. So if file is not dot and dot dot, okay. Add it to the list of files. Okay. So file exists, I don't think we need to really do we? PHP file, like, was it underscore exists, right? Oh no. I was just going for that. So we have the file exists, and then we have open there, and we want to, my goodness. It's annoying when I tab over to the Kali machine, you know, on the other screen instead of to the one I wanted. Reader. So these are kind of obvious what they do, but I still want to have a check on them. Or we want to learn all the things. So first let's confirm. This is include, right? We're not actually using that, at least not yet. So file exists, bool, so it's just true or false if the file exists. Okay, and then we have open there, directory. Let's look at the code to it's just a path, so we don't have any other arguments. And this is just before it include. It uses include too. So we could close this one and actually put it like lost, right? Simplest first. File exists, open there, and returns resource or false. Returns a directory handle resource on success, which I'm assuming that this will use then. Resource dir handle. Returns the name of the next entry in the directory. The entries are returned in the order which they are stored by the file system. And this is why it ignores the dot and dot dot file names here. And adds the rest. So file, it returns the file name, right? Name of the next entry. So this is nice. You can do this. So not very special. We also have close there though. I didn't see that one yet. So close there, resource dir handle. Closes a directory stream indicated by dir handle. Must have previously been opened by open dir. If a directory handle is not specified, the last link opened by open dir is assumed. Open dir, read dir, close dir. Yeah, so and it also ifs this the same as I think ours did, and it also checks this one checks sdir first. But they are like just putting it in there. It's their own path, they know what it is. It's path. So yeah, path is what's sent into list files. And it's doing language. So it's a relative path. So the only variable here that we can set is the request. Yes, gubben. Yes, jag fixar. Jag gör det på en gång faktiskt. So I'll start his food again. It'll be very quick this time. I'll just start the air fryer. So sorry. Well, it's life. There. Right, so we have all of these checks on this. This seems like kinda easy. It's not like doing it recursively or anything. This one. Oh. And more checks. So we're definitely supposed to do this, right? Seeing the code makes it very obvious. Well, let's just start with looking at it. But let's read the rest of it if I missed something. Definitely haven't read this. So yeah. So we were still looking at these, right? So read there, and then we had close there, and then we haven't yet looked at include. But I don't think if we actually hit the include yet. This was just the list files. For each list files language. Echo option. So this list files, it is not used for anything really that we will use. Then we have also the log request. Cool. That's cool. So we have, let's see here. Where is the log request? It's in here. Directory traversal attempt fixing request. And then it... this is a text it sends to log request. So it adds the date. And... or it makes a variable here. And then it adds HTTP user agent to it. And it puts this file here. So maybe this is where we're supposed to do it instead. That's where we're supposed to do it. Maybe. Well, as long as we can read this file, right? We will know the name. So we can put it in there and then we can read it. So how will the session ID work? It's not one of these functions. I'm assuming it is a... There's only the one. Why did it like hop? Maybe it didn't. It did. Okay, I pasted in the wrong place. So C F. Yeah, now we got the right thing. So let's also just... Oh, I misspelled PHP. It worked anyway. Thanks to Google. It understood that OHO was PHP. Oh, that's funny. It's used to get or set the session ID for the current session. Yeah, we'll see what happens, if it's easy or tricky. It looks fun anyway. I haven't read this yet, so. String returns a string or false. And so if we click session start here, yeah, we can play with this, you know, too. Greeting. What is this? Nothing. Let's look more. So what is greeting? And there's also footer. MSG. Set language. So greeting, MSG, and footer. Right, what we didn't do was to actually look at what this looks like, right? So it's a bit since I did this and just looked at this. So this bit is just in the file form, div, and then we have the session start here. And this is the greeting, and then we have the MSG, all of this stuff, and then we have the footer, div align, let's, come on. I was trying to click end there. Yeah, so here's the div align right, scientist, bad boy Bobby. No home either. That's so annoying. So, and then we have just the normal end of it, the file. So the P before this one too, and this is from the HTML. And this is done by the PHP. So I guess we will just play with it a bit, right? So first of all, lang. So we're in this directory here, and that's why I saved one previous before, which is kind of bye now, it seems like. Yeah, I removed the tab. It was 13. It's too long ago. So so this will be removed. So if we do this, it will like be removing this bit, right? So let's see if we can just go to the path we have here. And I think we will want to do this so we can see stuff more clearly in burp, right? So we're getting a lot of errors. Failed opening language ... So we can see the path here, which is nice. It worked this bit. The thing is that how do we get around the actual and if they had been just in the other order, you know, if they had been reversed, we could have just put a ... in here. That would have been nice. We know this is case sensitive, but unfortunately Linux file systems are also case sensitive. If this is Linux, or we could just use this. But I'm thinking we're supposed to use this, right? This log file. And then we know this needs a session ID, and then we need burp. So let's burpy lurp it. Let's hop over to proxy and scroll down to this one and send it to repeater. And now we have the file name, right? We have the session ID. So let's just send this one to get all the nice error messages. Undefined variable, undefined variable, undefined variable. So it's a lot of extra text there. Yeah, so I'm thinking it's kind of nice to screenshot this one too, right? So first we're testing to put one ... in another. So, alright, we don't even need this. So I'm just changing the size of the window so that we can like cut it easier. Come on, I'm just making the window nicer. So this will be on top of it. So, oh look.
Cybernerd Dante says, "Hello, I am late to the show. How many directory traversal payloads have you tried?"
Yet nothing but this one, which worked nicely. So I've just read the code. So this is just the first test, and we sent it to burp. So you haven't missed anything for this one. Right, let's actually open this one bigger and nicer again. So it was just for the screenshot. So we just sent this one in burp too. So what we have in the code is it will check for, let's see here, the native web path here. So we can't use this. Is where the password is. Let's open this as a new one, I guess. So the passwords for these are in this form. The file name format is this, right? So this is interesting. So let's put this file, password file should be B. this, and instead 25. Right, but we can do well, dot slash, but not, I'm assuming, this, right? So let's look in the rest here, because we have this log file here. So the session ID, we have this. So if we can read this file, we can also put something else here, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Let's just try first of all to read the file and see. We should probably get this message, right? And then we'll try and read this file and see if we can see that. So one step at a time. So still we'll try to read it, the file. Why not? So let's just, this is one dot slash, so let's put a few more, like, what was the path? We got the path and everything here, so we're in, we're going to natas web path, and we are in
Ask Mafir BTC says you.
hello. Welcome in. So let's see, and also I don't want hints in case someone didn't know. I want to try it myself first. So fail to open. It was actually easier to read on the web, right? So here we have language dot include path. For inclusion, include path. So this is a dot colon USR share PHP. So we could just put a lot of them there to get to the root, but I'm thinking let's make sure we know where we are and everything. And we already know what var we need as this one. So that should probably be where while this include path. Well, it doesn't help us in any way, but let's just do like if we do 4 of these, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see what it says now, right? Just to start with, language dot slash. So these work nicely. They're in the path. For inclusion, include path. Yeah, so we need to read about the include to function. I haven't done that yet. And then we have all the undefined variables because we don't include anything. No such file or directory n. Include var. Include var. Okay, so it's cutting down on the path there, right? So let's add another one, and we should be back to like nothing there even. If we send this now, it says include just the root, right? So if we were to add our path that we know it is, as it's supposed to be, let's add it here, and then we will get the error message, right? So let's see. We didn't get the error message? Or maybe it didn't actually show the error message. Let's go back and look here. Yeah, it just does a log request for it. It doesn't show it for us. Both of these do the log request, right? And we know the file name of that file now. Right, let's continue doing here. So we don't have to put the full request in. Oh, it's a bit annoying when Control-C doesn't always work, but no, still not. Control-C, C. Yeah. It's still this. So incredibly annoying. Oh, finally. Well, that was a few tries. So we we didn't actually show this as the request, right? I'll add another layer there, what do we want to call it? So we didn't get any errors this time, as we hit the right, so it does exit as we hit the exit. -1. So I'll go down and check my kid's food, because time passes by quickly. So he wants to get started going to bed at 20. So he has like a few minutes to eat now. 8 minutes. There. So all logical that we didn't get anything, but now a log file should have been created. Let's look. Okay, so the file name from the code is this, right? We can also right, we have the server here uses let's like put this whole function right down here. Let's look at the log function. And we have we can see the agent there, right? We can put stuff in here. This will just be put into the log file too, right? Could we somehow find stuff from here? That's what I'm thinking. Anyway, let's continue. We can just do one thing at a time. We will see what this looks like. I'm sure we will be able to see the file. So this the file name should be, and did I put any of the stuff here? I thought I kind of planned to write. I didn't put it all here yet. Anyway, let's just so let's just take the darn request here. So instead of here, let's put the whole darn thing, right? I thought it would be too much, but it's nice to have the cookie in there like naturally. So let's just put it here. And here is the there, right? That we don't need either. So now instead of this, I don't think we need to go this deep back, but because now I think we were in war, right? So let's paste it. And this does not have that in it. We still won't be able to see the file, right? We'll see what happens now. Yeah, we did. Of course it should have been made to do that, you know. Yeah, so it's fixing the request here when it's doing this. So this we'll get for every attempt. But this is the illegal file access avoiding. Here is the text here. Yeah, so the question is, can we somehow get the password into this file that we can easily read? That's the question. Yeah. So let's just first of all
You don't want any hints at all, right?
yeah, exactly. I want to try myself first, otherwise it's meaningless to do it. If I don't think myself, I will I won't learn things from it, right? So you're welcome to stay and HTTP. I'm just thinking what to put in the notes right now here. So let's put both of them here because it's kind of interesting. So let's just see what we can do with the... First of all, the include bit. I'm going to look at the include in the help. Because I didn't do it, and so apparently I didn't know exactly how it works, because it just put the file in there. So we can see the log file, and let's look a bit more in the code, I'm thinking, and also at the how the function works. But I need to see in the code here where is the actual include being done. Here. So it is in the safe include after these security checks. It says add more checks here. Not and more checks that I read first. So this one should be recursive. So file access, file name, include. So it just includes it. And I already have the help for this one searched, but I haven't read it. So this include expression includes and evaluates the specified field, right? So we could yeah, it evaluates this, which means this is kind of the whole thing, right? It evaluates it. We can put code in here, PHP code. So it's kind of solved then. So this is why I read the text, because I've never used it really. So files are included based on the file path given or known is given the include path. Well, we can just in this put our own text, whatever we want. So let's do that. Files and file will finally check the colon script's own directory and current working directory before failing. The include will construct. Include construct will emit an e-warning. Yeah, well, this evaluates is the thing, but I'm thinking, is there something else in here that's interesting? So does it have any examples? Basic include example. Include. Okay, so there are two files in the same. Yeah. So we'll just have to include the other file in this log. So we'll do a line like this. But we need PHP too. So let's just type something. We can copy include. It's include worth copying. No, we can type it, right? We can see the log file, and we know that the user agent string is put in the file. Let's write some PHP to put there. Right, so we need another path. So let's see what we'll do. PHP and include. We need the first. So I'm just scrolling up to this bit here. Let's see if my kid wants something. So we have the PHP. Oops. Didn't mean to minimize. So this normal like PHP start, and then we have the include with the file name, and then just the end of it. So let's do question mark in there, and in here we're going to add include and parentheses. Let's do the semicolon too, and let's put the path to this file that we couldn't include before here. So copy that and let's paste it here, and let's just copy the whole thing. I'm thinking let's just put it afterwards, the normal one. It doesn't matter, you know. So it could just be here. So if we now send this one, it will start by messing this thing up, and then it should be printed before it's actually, yeah, gives us the file, right? So it should just be enough with one of these. So let's see. So it is just the password there, just where we put it. So let's put these in the logs too. Making a new request. So HTTP, and we do this. No, I want to copy this. Copy. So, and the response HTTP there. So let's just delete these. Scrolling. It's very green, so it's hard to see where it is. So the contents of the password file was now included in the user agent string or variable. Well, whatever, both. So natas26. This was interesting, and now I've used include, and of course an include must evaluate, but yeah, curious, and so natas26. No, it's not correct. That's not good because I closed it. natas26. Was it 26? It was 26, right? Well, let's look once more. So natas26. Oh, did I do a space before too? I don't think so. No, I thought so. So, since we copied the thing, let's go up here and look. Or rather down. Let's go down and look. So let's check the number of letters and compare it. Oh, do you see what I did? I checked the wrong file number. So I did 25 because we were in 25, but I was supposed to do 26. So we'll have to do the request once more. That was just stupid of me. What? No. Well, do you know what I did? I, by mistake, opened another burp. Yeah, I didn't want 2 burps, thank you. And let's see if we can get this one back. Reopen closed. So let's just change the number here. Am I blind? Yeah, here. So we need 26, of course. We can't... I mean, our own old password is not very useful to us, right? So we need to fix this. In here, it needs to be... make a new request. Here, 26. There, 26. And then we get the new one. And now we have 2. So let's just change this one in the log file so we don't have 2 of them. I think it must have timed out before. It resets very quickly. Which is good, I expect, because it's on the internet, so anyone could read that file, you know. Well, of course not with our session ID, but whatever. But our session ID is also like bye-bye. Yeah, it is here. There, Control V. And so there, let's hop back, and now we should have the right password. So we have a new job to do. So first the screenshot, draw line, and it couldn't copy. I'm actually going to restart. Let's restart share. It's there. And it started. And let's hope I can paste the right thing now. So I just got the password last time, so it seems to work for a number of times, then it's like bugging out. So right, let's close a few ones here. We need to copy the code. And let's PHP. And let's read the code. Longer and longer code. So I'm actually hungry too. And it's 20, and I kind of thought for a second there that I didn't need dinner, but I think I need something.